Howdy everyone, this is Drama King Will Chill here reporting for duty, and welcome to the 1K subscriber special Q&A video, where I'll be answering all your guys' questions from both YouTube and Instagram. Apologies if you hear some noise in the background. I'm currently in a college dorm, so it's a bit loud. But yeah, before we start answering some questions, I wanted to say a big thank you to everyone here for this milestone. Like, whether you're a new subscriber or an old subscriber, you stayed through my very inconsistent upload schedule. Or just a friend I made from from a couple of Transformer Discord servers. I am grateful to have you all here on this journey with me. Like, it really means a lot to me. Like, when I first started making this channel, I wanted to create videos, whether it's stories or fight scenes, actions, like music videos or anything really. I wanted to create and just put my creative imagination to good use, and here I am making awesome videos, and I really can't wait to see what the future holds. So from the bottom of my spark, thank you so much. Now, without a further ado, let's get on this questions. Let's start off with the YouTube ones. How's the progress of Shattered Sparks going? At the time of recording this, I have filmed 90% of episode 1, and the remaining 10% will be filmed at a later date, since I'm currently dorming right now in college, and I won't have the time to fully film anything. So outside of editing, progress is gonna be slow. But in terms of the editing part, I will plan to I'm already editing a couple of scenes, but I plan to start full production on editing as soon as I have most of the voices in. And speaking of Shattered Sparks, when can we expect the teaser trailer? I should have enough footage for a trailer, but depending on how fast I can get the editing done, I should expect a trailer around late December, late winter. Don't hold me to that, but as soon as I know, you all will know. Can we expect a Transformers contest in the future? Maybe. It's definitely written in the cards. After seeing Primetime stop motion contest, I really want to do my own spin on it, but no immediate plans for that. Just maybe one day down the road, but we'll see if I have time for it. But we'll have to wait and see. What are your plans for the future? In terms of what I have planned, there's a lot I want to do, tons of stop motion battles, music videos, maybe even some stories as well. And gosh, there's so much I have planned, but there's, oh my god. I won't disclose too much of it yet, but yeah, just basically the same stuff what I'm doing, except more stories, if I can. I'm it all depends if I have time or not. Like I said, I'm currently in college and I'm not sure where this road will take me, but whatever it takes, I'll find a way to manage. But yes, to long story short, for my future plans, I do plan to create more stop motion fights, music videos, and hopefully some more stories. I do have some more I want to tell. Are you gonna make more Skybound stop motion? Yes, I do plan to make a couple more, especially after that Golden X issue 23. God, that's still one of my favorite videos I made as of late. But after that video, I really want to make a couple more. I do have one in mind, which I should hopefully film around winter break this year. So keep an eye out for that. Moving on to some Instagram questions. When did you start creating all of this? I started doing Transformer animations around October 2019 after I got inspired by so many others like Crossers Productions, Transformers Ascension, and Grantman Filmmakers, War of the Matrix. Huge shout out to those two. Those are some of the greatest animations ever. Will you still continue doing this during college? Yes, I will still continue to do it. I may not film while I'm dorming here, but whenever I have the chance to go back home or visit my family, I will, because that's where I normally do my animations at. I even have I have a backup plan for like how I will distribute my videos moving forward, which you should stay at the end of the video for a little sneak peek on what my plans are for that, so stay tuned. Who's my favorite fembot in Transformers and why? First of all, how dare you put me on the spot? And second of all, if I had to, if I could have one fembot, it's gotta be Windblade. Like, to me, she really embodies that strong enough to be gentle vibe, which is similar to Optimus, and it really makes sense on why in some continuity she's like a close ally of Optimus. So, and she's also like a city speaker for Titans, and anything related to Titans is automatically an A in my book. But yeah. Which Transformers deserve the most relaxing vacation to me? Optimus. Optimus Prime from Skybound. No, like legit anyone from like Skybound really. Like all the Autobots, all the humans. They've been through so much shit, especially Starscream. He's not even an Autobot, but he's a Decepticon, but still. Everyone in Skybound deserves a break. Like, they've been through so much, Optimus in particular. He saw, like, so many humans and Autobots die. Like, even his close friend like Bumblebee and Ratchet. Just give my man a break. Anyways. How did your interest in Transformers begin? It all started way back in 2017 where I watched Transformers Last Night in theaters, the 5th Michael Bay movie. And I ended up really liking it. I like, it was back then, so of course my opinion has changed. But despite that, it really motivated me into getting into the Transformers fandom, and after that, I was able to watch the entire Transformers Prime show on Netflix. It was like back when all 3 seasons were on Netflix and not just like the first season. But I watched all of it and I ended up really loving that show. But then afterwards I got introduced to like several fan projects like Ascension and War of the Matrix I mentioned earlier. And after a while I started collecting figures in 2019 with my first figure being Hot Rod. Put a picture up on the screen, and yeah. And that's how I became a Transformers fan. Who was my favorite cookie? It's like a boring answer, but I go with chocolate chips. But I like all chocolate chip cookies, so yeah. Okay, I'm combining these two because I mean, 2 people asked that question, but they're all like generally the same, so I'm combining them into one question. But am I down for collabs in the future? The answer is yes. I've seen a couple of collabs on YouTube, and I really want to give my own crack on it. And I'm currently doing a collab already, like with 928 Studios, with the Toys film, and I want to do like other collabs, especially with Transformers. Like, there's so many ways I could go on about it, but it also really depends on a few factors, like A, if I have the time or not, or B, if the person I'm working with is someone that I feel comfortable with. Like, I've seen a couple of collabs on YouTube that I won't go too much about, but if you know, you know, that did not really end well, and I kind of want to make sure I take precautions on that. So it all depends on those factors, but yeah, I'm down for a collab someday. So if you have an idea that you want to do at a future date, like, hit me up on Instagram, which is at the link of the description, by the way. And those are all the questions I have for the Q&A, both from YouTube and Instagram. And yeah, we reached the end. Again, thank you very much for 1K subscribers. It's not a big milestone, but it's one that I'm very grateful for. And it may not, like, I may not get the biggest views on my videos, but still, like, the fact that there's an audience out there that actually are interested in what I produce and like what I make, it means a lot to me, like, truly. And I really want to make more videos and continue to like build and expand my audience. And the fact that we're already having a good start with 1K, fantastic.
Say that again?
But yeah, we have a fantastic start with 1K, and I'm really excited to see where this goes. And Yeah, thank you so much for 1K subscribers. But now, let's take a little switcheroo here, and remember that teaser I mentioned a few minutes ago? Well, here it is. And here's a little sneak peek on what's to come in the following weeks. And I can tell you, it's gonna be fantastic. Hope you enjoy.
Say that again?